Hi everyone, it's Sandy. I've been missing in action for the last week or so, and I want to apologize for not coming on here. I've had a lot of orders in the last couple of weeks from my Etsy shop, so I've been busy packing orders and also making a few of the items that I had ran out of for the orders. So it did take me a little while to create some of the pieces for my customers. I really had a lot of fun making them. I do hope those that have placed the order enjoy what you receive. So they've all been sent and packaged away, so you should receive your orders very soon. And if you placed an order in the last week, you haven't received a notification from me saying that it has been dispatched, it will be sent out to you on Monday. So again, I want to apologize for the slight delay. And I hope you enjoy what you receive. And thank you to all of those that have been supporting my little shop. Really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you for being patient with me as well while I package your orders. But I've had a little bit of time to come on here and share with you a couple of little do-it-yourself pockets that I have made, and then I'm going to go back and finish off the other orders. I've also put together a little pack that includes this pocket as well, that I'll have listed in my shop, and I'll show you what's included in the little pack. But let me show you these lovely little cute pockets. So I've made these in two different ways. So this one here is the first one. So what you get is a front pocket here in the front, a top pocket. There is also a side top pocket at the back as well. And I just think it's a cute little pocket. And these are great for happy mail, flat mail, if you're into journaling or junk journaling or even planning. These are great to add as an insert to your pages. So you could also do that. And this one here is the same, but it has an extra pocket. So in the front here is the same little front pocket that I showed you. There is the back pocket. You get the same top pocket, the side pocket. So that's the difference. This one just has the one pocket. This one has a pocket here and a pocket at the back. Because I had some vellum strips, and I thought I'd give this a go, and it worked. And if you don't have any vellum, you can just use some scrap paper to create this extra back pocket here. And I'll show you how to make this one as well. But we'll make this one first. So you only need 2 pieces of papers to make the pocket. Really easy. So I've got here my 2 pieces of papers. So the first piece you want to cut out, which I'll give you the measurements, you want that piece will be for the part here that's showing in the front, which will also be this part here. So just deciding which papers you want. So you want that paper cut at 4 1/4 inches by 5 3/4 of an inch. And the other piece of paper, which is the part to create the top pocket and also to create this side tuck pocket, you want that paper cut at 4 1/2 inches by 4 1/2 inches. The little piece of vellum, if you wanted to create that extra little pocket, or you can just use some scrap papers, you just want that little piece cut at 1 1/2 inches by 3 1/4 inch. So this part here is an optional piece. So I'll put that to the side for now. We'll make the first pocket first, which is this one. Let me just remove these. So we're going to grab the larger piece of paper, and you want the printed side facing down, and you're going to line that at the 4 1/4 inch mark, and we are going to score at 3/4 of an inch, or 3/4 inches. You're going to turn that paper around with the score line along the top, and we're going to score at 1 1/4 inch. The other piece that you cut at 4 1/2 by 4 1/2, you're going to also have the printed side facing down, and we'll score that at 1 inch. So that's all for the scoring. And now we're just going to make a couple of cuts. We're going to grab that larger piece of paper, and we are going to come along this side and just cut a slight angle, or cut it at a slight angle up to that score line. And then this part here, we're going to cut this score line straight up to that score line. And I'm going to turn this around, and we're going to also just angle cut this piece down just slightly. So that's that part done. And then we're going to do the same up here and just give it a slight little angle cut. And I'll just turn it this way. And that is the shape. Now just grab this side here, and we're just going to fold that over. Bring this bottom part up as well in front of that. So that is the front part of the pocket done. We'll grab this piece now, and with this piece here, it's optional. I'm going to create the thumb notch for this side and also for the top part here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to have that score line up here. Grab my circle punch just to create a little thumb notch somewhere in the middle. And then I'm going to also create one up the top here. I'll just turn this around this way to make it easier. And I'm going to center it between this score line and the edge here. So there I have my two thumb notches. And now I'm just going to fold this side over. And then all we do here is we're just going to slide this in. So just so you can see, it'll get placed in there like that. And then you have this piece here at the back. And what we're going to do now, we're just going to adhere it so everything is in place. So I'm going to open all this up, take this out, and I'm going to run a little strip of glue along the edge of that score line on the inside. So let's just do that. Bring this piece back in, and I'm going to just place it along that fold and really try and get it all in that corner and along the bottom, making sure it's all folded in. Just press this down. So now that will give you that top pocket. And then what we'll do next, we are going to put some glue now along this bottom edge. And then you bring this up, and that will get placed, or it will adhere to that edge. So once that all dries up, you'll have yourself a front pocket and this top pocket. We're going to turn this around, and then we are going to apply glue to here, top and bottom. So if you want to make this as a pocket insert for your journal, you obviously won't be able to get to the back here when you adhere it to your page. So what you can do is you can just glue this whole bit down, and then you can have this onto your journal page. Or you could just glue, along the edge here and seal that off to create that top pocket. And then you've got yourself a little flat piece here, which you could then add another piece of paper to create another page flip in front of your pocket. You can do, you can add an envelope or whatever you like. So that's just the other way you could use this as a journal page. But I'm going to create this with a side top pocket. I'll put some glue, top and the bottom. And just seal that off. So there is your cute little flat mail or happy mail pocket ready for you to add all your fun bits and pieces in the front, your top, and the side pocket, which is a perfect spot as well to add a note in the back here if you wanted to add a note or a little tag with with some information about yourself for your pen paling or as a happy mail. So that's that one done. Now we're going to make this one with the extra little pocket if you wanted to add another pocket. So you do exactly the same, and you're going to do it exactly the same, cutting and scoring the paper with the same measurements. And then with this part, all I'm going to do here, instead of angle cutting this part, I've left that alone and just do the cutting just along this side. So again, straight up the top there, and doing that, and also I'm just going to cut this at an angle at the top. And that is that part done. And I'm going to do the same, I'm folding this over. So that part is done, and then you've got your other piece for your front pocket, which will get placed in here. So before we do that, you're going to grab that little piece of vellum or your scrap paper. I'm going to take that out first. Opening it all up. We're going to grab this bottom piece. I'm just going to line this along the edge of this side. Don't worry about this side for now. So we're going to you're going to have a look, and so that's all lined up there. You're going to have a look and decide how deep you want that back pocket to be. And once you're happy with that, so I'm going to have mine about there. I'm just going to, so that is where I'm going to have it. That all lines up. And it's going to go like when it happens. So now I'm just going to hold that down with my thumb, open this up, and I'm going to put some glue along this edge of the vellum or scrap paper, making sure it doesn't go past this part of the edge, and you see what I mean. I'm going to now bring this over and close that up, and just still making sure it all lines up. So that part's done. So that's going to get adhered now. You can see that it's sort of like a page flip. So that should be glued in there now. We can now add some glue along the bottom here, like we've done with the first pocket, and we are going to bring that up and close that off, or seal that off I should say. Oh no, actually we can't do that first. Did we do that first? No, sorry. Before we do that, we've got to take that back out and place this inside first. Yes, sorry about that. So I've missed a step. So we place that vellum there, and then we put the glue along the edge. Even I forget sometimes how to do my own projects. And again, we just slide that in, and just making sure that's sealed. Press down. Now once that's sealed, we can bring up that front bottom pocket. All right, now we can bring this piece up. And now you've got yourself, I'll just use this piece. So now you have that, you have your back, you have the top. And now we can go around this side and glue down the side pocket at the back. Sometimes your paper may not line up the top here. You can just trim that down first, because what happens is sometimes it gets pushed up when you fold the front pocket and it doesn't line up. So now we can Add the glue. Goodness me, my little baby boy is such a snorer. Between my husband and my little baby boy, because he sleeps with us. Everyone's a snorer. Okay, so that is all there is to that, to make that extra pocket. So you've got a little spot here to add some little tags. I think this is really cute. I really like making these pockets. So that is for this one. And then you have this one here. So that's how to make these pockets. So I hope you have fun making those if you decide to make them. And I'll just show you what I have listed in my shop. So I've made these for 2 different paper prints for 2 different styles. So the ones that have these nice fun pop colors, like these ones here that you see, these ones will be listed in the category for pockets and envelopes, I think, for this particular pattern. And then I've also made them for junk journal or vintage style theme for those that do junk journaling. So these ones would be listed in the junk journal supplies. So that way you can, it's easy for you to go to that category if you're only into junk journaling. And so you also will get a random print. Let me just see. So this is how it will get packaged. You'll get it packaged in a little mini folder, double pocket folder, and it's like this. You get the pocket that I've just shown you, and it'll be a random print papers that you'll get, and that goes in there. And you also get a little envelope and one of my fun vellum pockets as well that I love making. So you could use these as well for whatever you like. So you'll get that, as well as the double pocket mini folder, which you could de-stress, you could embellish, you could do whatever you like with this one. You could add this into your traveler's notebook, add it to your journal pages or whatever you like. And so I've also made that as well. So I've put these in here. So if you're into the fun pop colors, these will be listed in the pockets and envelope category. If you're into junk journaling or you prefer more the junk journaling vintage shabby theme, the papers will be similar to this style, and you will also get it packaged in one of these mini folders that I've made, and you get wrapped in twine, and it will be the same. You'll get the envelope, and the prints will be random, but the prints will be similar to these beautiful colors. You'll get the get the vellum pocket as well. So that goes in there, as well as the pocket. So pretty, lovely papers. So that goes in there. And this is just another one that I've also made, just so you can see the difference. So some of the pockets might have a different print like this one, but the sets are all the same. So that one goes with that. So again, they're the 3 pieces plus your, not yours, plus the double pocket folder. And it'll be wrapped in some twine as well. I think it's a cute little gift idea as well. Oh my goodness. It's a great little gift idea as well if you want to gift this to someone or for a happy mail. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I hope you enjoyed this easy, fun pocket idea. And hopefully I'll see you all soon in my next video. And I'm going to go back and do some packaging. Bye for now.